see that last hit, Aaron? That was a big collision. I hope that guy's okay.
From the looks of it up here, he may have suffered a concussion. What do you think, Adam?
That may be the case, Aaron. Concussions are a serious issue both on and off the field, and I hope those players know how to properly deal with concussions.
Concussions are a serious issue. Not many people realize that head injuries and concussions are not exclusive to football players. Soccer, lacrosse, and field hockey players can all experience concussions.
That brings us to today's story. We have concussion expert Jason Mahalik on site. Jason, what do players, coaches, and parents need to know about concussions?
I think they need to realize that concussions are a serious injury. It's an injury to the brain, and they occur outside of sports as well. And so anytime an athlete has an injury, they should immediately report it. If they suspect an athlete on their team or teammate that has a concussion, they should certainly report it to a coach or the medical professional that might be present at that time.
Great. And what symptoms should players and coaches look for?
The most common symptom associated with concussion is that of headache. Most athletes will experience a headache almost instantly following the injury. Other symptoms to look for are dizziness, balance problems, confusion. Some athletes will have a hard time with where they are, with what they were doing, with the events leading up to and immediately following that concussion.
What advice would you give to parents and coaches dealing with players who may have experienced a concussion?
The most important advice I could give to parents and coaches dealing with young athletes who they believe have suffered a concussion is to remove that athlete from play immediately, not to let them participate until they are properly followed up with a medical professional that's trained in the evaluation and diagnosis of concussion.
Can you tell us a little more about the Concussion Recognition and Response app?
The Concussion Recognition Response app was something that Dr. Jerry Joya at Children's National Medical Center in DC and myself co-authored. And the app was designed to put a tool in the hands of parents and coaches that walks them through a very cursory evaluation of a young athlete that they suspect might be suffering from concussion. It walks them through very important characteristics of identifying whether an impact or a hit to the head took place and whether there are signs and symptoms that are consistent with concussion that the athlete may be exhibiting or reporting to the parent or coach. And based on that information, it guides them into the follow-up procedures, which essentially is to be overly conservative and remove the athlete from play and make a recommendation for medical referral.
Great info, Jason. Thanks for talking to us.
To learn more about concussion safety and awareness, visit tbicenter.unc.edu and download the Concussion Recognition and Response app today.